Hey, I can see you in the background. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi to BookTube.
What, are you filming?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to film outside.
No, I'm not filming outside.
What are you going to film then?
I'm filming, hey BookTube, I'm filming that we're on our way to Goodwill because that's the best place to buy used books around me. Just because I'm going to set up a vlog video.
Yeah, you can do that after.
So I'm getting feedback from the backseat driver, but we're at the gas station.
You're not even driving.
No, I'm not the driver, but we're on our way to Goodwill to see if we can get any used book bargains, and hopefully I might find a few deals and trinkets that I can show you a little bit later in the video once I ditch the kid. Hey BookTube, it's Kim at Middle of the Book March. Over the weekend, I'm filming this on Tuesday, but over the weekend, this past weekend, we went book thrift shopping, and the best place to buy used books near me is Goodwill. I have one very small used bookshop about half an hour from me, which I go to periodically, but it's mostly like antiquarian and very old books, which is wonderful. But Goodwill is the best place to buy more contemporary used books. There's also a thrift store about 5 minutes away from the Goodwill. So we usually hit both places. And over the weekend, I got some loot. I got 8 books. And altogether, let me double check this for a second. Altogether, I think I spent $25 for 8 books. And I have to say, every single one of them looks brand new. The pages are clean. They're not cracked. They're not bent. There's a little tiny bit of cover wear on some of the hardcovers. But who cares? They were great prices. 8 books for $25. Let me show you what I got. The first one is Alice Munro, Too Much Happiness, another of her short story collections. Alice Munro is kind of the short story master, and I have several of her collections. I kind of pick away at them here and there. But again, I found this one, and it's also in a format that I already have several others in this kind of glossy paperback. It's in perfect condition, and I think I found this one for $2. So that was pretty cool. This almost brand new copy of The Feminine Mystique by Betty Friedan, and it's kind of a different kind of a printing. This has come with all kinds of covers and pictures and artwork. It's almost brand new. And The Feminine Mystique is a famous feminist tome of feminist literature. This was originally published in 1963, updated in 1997. I've never read this, and I will be reading it. The next one is actually a YA novel that I've seen all over the place and heard really good reviews about. This one was $1, and it is Monica Hess' Girl in the Blue Coat. This is it's historical fiction set in 1943 in Amsterdam, and it's Hanneke spends her days finding and delivering sought-after black market goods to paying customers. Nights hiding true nature of her work from her concerned parents, and every waking moment mourning her boyfriend who was killed on the Dutch front lines when the German army invaded. I can't talk. But it's YA. It was $1. I've seen this all over the place, and the cover always grabs me because of the colors, the blue and white and black. And again, I heard really good reviews about that one, so there's no way I wasn't going to pick that up. Now, I do this sometimes. The next book I already have, but I have it in softcover, and I found a perfect copy of the hardcover version, which honestly are the types of books I prefer. I prefer books in hardcover, just a personal preference. And this is Jenny Lawson's Let's Pretend This Never Happened. I actually included this in my my BookTube spin pile of 20 books, but again, I had the paperback and I got that used, and it was a little more beat up than this one. This is practically brand new. Look at the end papers. This is another reason why I love hardcovers, is because quite often the end papers are another form of art. So she is a blogger. She's known as the Bloggess. She talks about this is kind of a humorous memoir talking about her unconventional upbringing, mental health, anxiety, the way she gets through life. So it's supposed to be very funny. The next one is a celebrity memoir, and I almost never go for those. It's not a genre that I really like. And I've only read a few in the past several years, so I don't usually gravitate to them. But this one I've been looking at and I've seen all over the place. It was a bargain book at Books A Million, and I think possibly at Barnes & Noble, but I found it for $4 at the thrift store. It's practically brand new, and this is In Pieces by Sally Field. I really like her, and I've always loved her TV and her movies, her personality, her persona, and I'm not, $4, I couldn't go wrong. It's filled with pictures. You know, I think this is a picture of her and her, like a seamstress or a costume designer, doing alterations. There's a very early picture of her. It's filled with photos and all different, you know, childhood photos and working photos. Let's see if I can find another good one. It's not like other nonfiction where all the photos are kind of congregated in the middle. This is her and her husband and children at the time, husband at the time, her family. Celebrity memoir, but I really like her, and I wanted to read this book. So I got it. This one is a novel that came out a little bit ago. It was published in 2016. And this is Behold the Dreamers by Mbolo Mbue. I'm hoping that's how you pronounce that. It's been around for a while. And now this one is a hardcover with deckled edges. I can't be happier. I know, it's the superficiality, people, but I can't help myself. Jende Jonga is a Cameroonian immigrant living in Harlem, has come to the United States to provide a better life for himself, his wife, Neni, and their 6-year-old son. In the fall of 2007, Jende can hardly believe his luck when he lands a job as a chauffeur for Clark Edwards, a senior executive at Lehman Brothers. Clark demands punctuality, discretion, and loyalty, and Jende is eager to please. Clark's wife, Cindy, even offers Neni temporary work at the Edwards' summer home in the Hamptons. With these opportunities, Jende and Neni can at last gain foothold in America and imagine a brighter future. However, the world of great power and privilege conceals troubling secrets, and soon Jende and Neni notice cracks in their employer's facade. It's a novel writing about immigration and immigrants searching after the American dream, whatever the heck that is. What happens when they believe they found it, but then reality sets in. So that sounded really good. I've had a couple of friends who have read it, mixed reviews, but again, it's a hardcover in almost perfect condition for $4. And the last one is nonfiction. This is John Elder Robison, Look Me in the Eye, My Life with Asperger's. Look at that picture. This is kind of a memoir of his life with Asperger's. And this is near and dear to my heart because my youngest daughter has what is basically known as Asperger's or high-functioning autism. And, you know, we talk about that quite a lot. She actually said to me the other day she would never change anything because it's part of her and it's part of who she is. And it kind of brought a tear to my eye, and I loved hearing her say that. Her life has not been without struggle, but she's an amazing person. And I wanted to read a memoir written by a person who lives with Asperger's and just talks about their life. It says really quickly, ever since he was small, Robison has longed to connect with other people, but by the time he was a teenager, his odd habits, an inclination to blurt out non sequiturs, Avoid eye contact, dismantle radios, and dig 5-foot holes and stick his younger brother in them had earned him the label social deviant. It's not funny, but what we know now compared to why he was labeled that, it's unreal to me. No guidance came from his mother, who conversed with light fixtures, or his father, who spent evenings pickling himself in sherry. It was no wonder he gravitated to machines, which could at least be counted on. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Maybe this will be a nonfiction November pick, because I've got quite a bit going on already this whole year. And another one I bought, this is actually a rebuy for me, and I bought it in anticipation of probably giving it to someone, but I will hold on to it because my copy is no longer here, and I don't know why. I may have unhauled it by accident. But again, it's a hardcover, perfectly brand new looking book, and it's Michelle Obama's Becoming. And I can, if I end up keeping this, I can put it right next to her husband's new book that I just bought, and his earlier one that I may be reading this month for Black History Month in February. So it's like pristine. It's in pristine shape. $4. Now, this one thrift store, you buy 4 books and you get the 5th free. So I did buy 4 books, and each book is the adult books, paperback or hardcovers, are $3.99. So if you buy 4 books, which is approximately $16, you get the 5th for free. And so you get 5 books for $16. So I spent $16 there, and then at Goodwill I spent $9, $8 or $9. And I got this pile of 8 books, and they're all, the majority of them are hardcover. They are pristine. One of them is almost brand new. I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to because this is a heavy stack. But, oh my gosh, I did it. I can't get them all in. There we go. I got them all in the frame too. Thrifting is worth it, people. And look at, they're all white, clean. Maybe the top one is a little older and dirty and yellowing. Who cares? I can't beat these prices. I got some amazing finds, amazing books. If you go thrifting, you gotta pay attention, poke around, look around for the books in the best shape. Scour your books to make sure they're not smelly, moldy, they don't have mildew on the top edges of the pages. I've been doing this for a long time, and I love it. I love buying used books. I love buying thrift books. I order thrifty books online from several different websites. It's so worth it because, I mean, for whatever reason, whether you want to save paper, you want to be conservative with socially responsible purchasing. I also love that aspect of buying used books as well. All kinds of reasons. You want to save money. You want to patronize local businesses who are used bookstores. All of those reasons are why I love buying used books so much. And one day I will get to Boston and I will stalk Steve Donahue and end up at the Brattle in the parking lot, bookshelves, without him seeing me. And I will surprise him and I will scare him by jumping out and yelling boo. So Steve Donahue, be aware, once the weather is better, once COVID settles down a little bit, maybe I'll get my vaccines and then I'll show up in Boston. Sleep with one eye open. Anyway, that's it for me. Let me know if you've read any of these in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know, do you like buying used books? What do you look for when you go used book shopping? Let me know. I would love to hear about that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.